Well, I think the trailer might be a little big for this thing. Kind of missed the bunks there. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Check out that beast behind me there. It's got 3 600s on it. That's a 420 whaler. It's actually getting ready to go to its new home. But today, actually, I have a lot going on here, and for the past couple of days, I've had too much stuff to do, so I haven't filmed much. And today's actually Wednesday, so I've been trying to put a video out every Wednesday at 7. It's been working. So instead of showing you the boring stuff I've been doing, let's take a walk around the yard and see what's going on. Alright, we might run into some noise here, but I'll try to sneak around back here. I know some of the things that are going on with some of these boats, but maybe we'll guess and see what they're working on other ones. We're starting on the far end of the yard here. I know the Sportsman right here, it's got bad trim seals. They've been leaking, so his trim and tilt's not working. But look at this, I actually noticed this because they were asking me what it needed so we could get the parts coming. But look, transom here is moving a lot. Watch, I'll shake the motor so you can see. Definitely shouldn't be moving that much. You can see too, it's dirty here, but there's hairline cracks all along the transom here. And it's got a big plate here, but anytime you hang a motor off with a 12-inch jack plate and you got power poles, you got a lot of weight coming off the back of this thing. So that can cause these problems, but you shouldn't have any movement here. Transom might need to be rebuilt. Yeah, it's a 2016. So you got going on 10 years of this probably being on there since day one, and it's just been putting stress on the transom for a while now. So need to resolve that too and fix our trim and tilt seals, but the motor might have to come off if we're going to do anything with the transom. Right next to it is our 47. This is a Intrepid that's been in 3 or 4 of my videos actually. I can show you more trim and tilt stuff. Actually, I'll order some parts for this one. The seals are pretty simple on these, but because it's been sitting in the water, we got some corrosion. These ones are actually okay, but if you look at this one, this one's leaking pretty bad here. It's something I've never seen before on Yamaha. Right here. It's actually got some pretty bad pitting. Let's see if I can zoom in. Right there. It's pitted pretty bad, so replacing these seals ain't gonna do any good. We're gonna have to replace this and this. Right here is where I noticed it. You actually there's a hole in it. That's just from electrolysis from sitting in the water. This thing's 5 or 6 years old too now. Alright, moving on to the next one here. Another Intrepid. Gear case stuff here. Oh, I think I know. These anodes right here, they're always a problem. And they always, if you don't service it regularly and grease this up, the bolts will hang up inside there that hold these on. And I think he's actually having to drill this out right now. Yeah, if you look right there, starting to drill a hole right in the center because we're going to have to drill through that and then put a helicoil in it. It happens. That's a very common problem with the, especially the V8 Yamahas. Next to that, we got a Sealine. This has actually been in my videos too. I compared it to a whaler, totally different kind of boat. I think it actually, the customer sold it and someone else bought it, and we're doing some things to it to get it ready for the sea. We got an Edgewater here. It's got no gear cases on it, so they must be getting serviced. Yamahas. It's a big Aquila. We're actually, Saturday, we're offloading 12 of these at the Port of Manatee. That should be fun, because the weather's supposed to be windy. Let's see if we sneak behind the barn here. We got us a little dinghy here. Like I say, part of the noise, it gets busy here, and there's always stuff moving around, putting boats on trailers, everything else. But this thing's cool. It's actually a Williams jet boat. Be fun to drive. We got a little jet drive on the back of her, a Rotex engine. We got next to it here a Sailfish. It's got Verados on it. Not sure why that's here. We usually don't work on it. Stuff we don't sell, but we might have sold this as a used boat at one time. Looks like it's getting some canvas work done here on the top. Try to get out of the noise of the music here. This boat's just for bottom paint here. Got a whaler here. Not sure what they're doing with that one. Most of these are, a lot of these come in, they're just bottom paint jobs because once a year you want to clean them and redo them, especially in the weather we have here. I'm gonna sneak around. We can see somebody working on it. Let's see who it is. Josh.
Yes, sir.
You want to be on camera?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. full 100-hour service.
100-hour service?
Yep.
Well, these look like newer ones.
Yeah, they are pretty new.
Nice. You know, the Tequila wedge, so it's got JPO steering in it. They actually wedged these motors so that JPO, the joystick, works correctly. They put this big plate here and angled them. You look on this side here, real thin. Looks like they're good shape though. These are pretty nice. I like the Aquilas. They ride well and they're set up well. What do we got next to it here? We got some Secor Bravo 3s. Sweet Success. Inboard Mercuries. A Merc Cruiser. Let's see what we got. This thing looks brand new too. I don't know if they're getting it ready or doing a few things to it. Might be the first service for it. I'm on the ladder so we can see our Sea-Ray right here. This is actually an inboard boat. I'm trying to not sell this stuff anymore just because it's troublesome with the saltwater. Stick with the outboards, people. We got a little Dauntless here. I like these little boats. It's got some fresh bottom paint on it too. We'll venture over here, but what's funny is this boat looks just like all the rest of the whalers, but this is 1999. This thing is 25 years old already. It's in good shape. Looks like it's been repowered. If you take care of stuff, it'll last. And whalers are built pretty well still, so they'll hold up for you if you buy them, take care of them. All right, let's venture over to the other side there. Look at that, that's funny. That's a mountain of Coast Guard kits for deliveries. We go through a lot of them. We sell a lot of boats here. The boat behind it, Jace is working on. He's doing a bunch of electronics to put new motors on it. It's a Contender. I'm not sure what they're doing with those two. I know we have one in the paint booth over there. But now, let's run around this side, see what's going on over there. I sneak by our travel lift here. So this guy right here, I actually know what's happening here. They have to run new steering hoses. And Sea-Ray, actually, I'll show you, it'll be easier. So if you look in here, you gotta have a steering hose from here, back on the camera, from the helm all the way to our pump, and to the motor there. But they've made it almost impossible to run anything because everything is zip tied together in this hole here, all the way through here. And we have to try to chase a new hose through there. So they're working on basically taking everything apart so we can chase our new hose through here. You run into this stuff quite a bit with Sea-Rays or anything that they build. They think that nothing's ever going to break again. But I guess it's job security, right? Noise again. Forklifting. See if we can get out of the noise. Go back over here by our big Aquila. This one just looks like she's getting clean for bottom paint here. I never thought about it, but I could park the van underneath this if I needed to get some shade or work on stuff in the shade. Basically another one of the same boat here. Twins. So I can sneak by all this stuff here. Alright, what do we got here? So if he's looking at that, that means there's gel coat work to be done to that Sea-Ray. I'm not sure about that one, why it's here. Here's our Nautic Star. Don't know why that one's here either. Maybe just servicing. Yeah, you can see the grease on the trim and tilt and everything here. It's came in for a service probably. We used to sell these, we don't anymore. The birds like it. What do we got here? This is a big girl right here. I don't even know what it is. More bottom work it looks like. See everything sanded off. Got the big straight shafts here for it. Yeah, he's sanding everything here. Noisy. And here's our big galleon. We looked at this 2 videos ago. Here's our oil barn. I think it's got an air compressor in there too. Got shore power everywhere. Try to get out of the noise here, but we got a Robalo. Another one we probably sold, but not something we sell normally. I like Robalo, they're nice boats. I like what we got here. Grady White. That's a nice boat. I still like them because I don't work on them as much anymore, but it's one of my favorites. That size, especially a 326, that's almost a perfect, like you can trailer it. If you got a big truck, you can get it anywhere. You got twins instead of triples. Plenty big enough for everybody. Nice boat. Look at this beast. It's a 47 Sea Ray. Looks like we're doing some drive work. Let's check it out. They are detached. They're all sanded up and ready to go. Looks like fresh paint too. Somebody took the chain. They run it all the way over there with the anchor. It's funny. But you know, they don't build this stuff anymore. See a lot of them though. What do we got over here? Another Aquila. Not sure what's going on with this one. Looks like everything's together on it. And our last boat in line here. Oh, got a Boston Whaler 350. This is a nice boat too. Got 300 V8s on it. Cowl recall's been done. Yeah, I like the setup of these. Fishing, entertainment, whatever you want to do, it does it all. You look over to the right here. You got the baby World Cat. I don't know they made smaller World Cats, but that's kind of cool. Probably runs pretty well. Well, that's it for this video. This is the last boat in the line here. We kind of made a U all the way around the yard here. And like I said, it's kind of noisy here, so it's hard to film a lot of things in the yard. That's why I try to film things on the road or at the marinas, because sometimes it's easier. But I got a question. Just notice the shadow in the sun here. I got a question for everybody. If you like my boat tours, you want me to do more of those, or do you like when I fix things? Do you want me to show you what's actually happening, how things are working, what I'm fixing, all that stuff? Or do you like both? But let me know in the comments if you want to see more of boat tours, or me trying to fix things or figure things out or diagnosing things. So, as always, I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you next time. Later. Well, we got our timeout chair here. If you misbehave, this is where you have to sit.